Hello everyone, welcome back to our PHP tutorial series. In the last lesson we explore PHP arrays. Today we dive into loops, which allows to execute a block of code multiple times. By the end of this lesson, you understand different types of loops, how to use them, and the real world application. Let's get started. So what are loops? Loops are used in programming to repeat a block of code as long as a specific condition is met. This helps avoid writing redundant code and improve efficiency. PHP supports four types of loops. First, for loops run a block of code a specific number of times. Second, while loops run a block of code as long as condition is true. Third, do while loops run the block of code at least once. The repeats while the condition is true. 4. For each loops, special loops for iterating over arrays. So the for loop is used when the number of iteration is known beforehand. So I'll give you some example. First you need to start SAMs. And MySQL, and then I will give we need to open Chrome. Localhost first, PHP first. Need to refresh it first, and I give you a syntax of for loop. For loops, a for loop syntax. Uh, syntax. The syntax is for like initialization, condition, is correct. Condition, increment, and class, and have this one. And last one must be code to execute. Yep. And now I give you some example. I give you some example like for and I declare variable e equal once. This loop is initialize variable e to once. Checks no. Variable e less than equal 5. It means checks if it is less than or equal to 5. Variable e plus plus. Execute the block of code and then increment it by e by 1 and equal iteration variable e, and then we do intended we need to close this first. Yeah, so as you see, this slope is initialize variable e to 1, and then check if it's less than or equal to 5, execute the block of code, and then increment variable e by 1. So the process repeat until the condition is false. So one more example, I give you a countdown from 10 to 1. So this one is 1 to 5, and I give you a countdown from 10 to 1. So we need to comment it first. I need to pass, and then I give like e equal 10 and bigger than 1, e minus minus. So let me see. So it start 10 to 1. This flow will start with variable e equal 10 and decrement it by 1 in each iteration until it's reached 1. And the next one we will do what? Do while loop. I need to comment this one first. So the while loop runs as long as the specified condition remains true, and I give you the syntax of while loop. While loop. So the syntax is while condition is called to execute. So example, we do example about printing numbers from 1 to 5. We declare x equal 1 while variable x less than or equal 5, and we equal number variable x, then we need to intend it, then we do a variable x plus plus. Yep, so we printing the number from 1 to 5. The loop start with variable x equal 1 and increment it in each iterations until h reach 5. And then I give you one more example. We count down 10 to 5. So I need to copy it and comment. Example, I give x equal 10 and it's bigger than 5, and we do reserve this reverse count. Oh, what's AVE not S. Reverse count, and then we do y minus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the loop starts with variable x equal 10 and decrement it in each iteration until y reach 5. And the next one we will do about while loop. So I give you do while loop. The do while loops ensure the code runs at least once before checking the condition. And here's the syntax. Syntax. So please remember the syntax. Like do like wait, I need to specify first. Code to execute, and we do whiles conditions, and I give you one example like counting from 1 to 5. I use the while loop. We need to declare variable a equal 1, and we do while do equal variable a, and we need to intend it, and we call variable a plus plus. And then whiles, I don't know, whiles variable a is less than or equal 5, and then we see 1 to 5. So the loop execute the code block once before checking if a is less than or equal to 5. And so let's we continues to another one is for each. I usually I saw they use for each too many times. Like so it's for each loop. So the for each loop is used to iterate over arrays. So the syntax is for each variable array as variable value, and then it's called to execute. Yep. And then I give you one example. We use for each loop to explain fruits name. So example, fruit equal apple, banana, but banana and orange, like this. And we use for each uh, variable fruit as fruit. I forgot this one. Fruits, and we equal fruit. No, I need like fruits like this, and I need to intend it. Oh, so what's wrong? But I forgot to declare this variable fruit. Okay, so we need to restart. So it have apple, banana, and orange. So the loops iterates through the fruit array, assigning each value to fruits and printing it. So the next example, I will give you a printing the number in array. So example numbers equal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we do for each like number as num, and we do equal number num, and then we need to intend. Okay, so the result must be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each number in the numbers array assigns to nums during each iteration, which is then printed. Okay, so the next one we talk about using loops with associated array. So I show you how to use loops with associated array. Okay, so I need to write first using loops with associative arrays. Okay, so example, we displaying personal detail like person variable person equal like name, no, names equal CodeNows, and egg for 1. So I mean I just start my channel for once here, and city, okay, do New York. Yep, and I use function for each person as key equal yu, every and we equal we go variable key and variable value, and we need to intend it. Okay, so finish. So as you see, the loops iterate over an associated arrays, printing both the key and their corresponding values. Names CodeNow and H1 year and city New York. So I give you the second example. Displaying car detail. Okay, I need to display car detail. Oh, I just copy it first because I'm lazy to raise many times. So like I change this person to car, and brand I do brand to Toyota, and model. It's just the same time. You need to change the name, the age, and the model. Oh my god, Corolla year 2021. And like you change this person to car, and we change this car to attribute, and it's still we use info. We not use value info, and here we use we change to attribute, and we change to info. So what is the result? The result is the same last one, but we do displaying the car detail, and the first one is we displaying the person detail. So it's similar to the previous example. This loop iterates through an associated array containing car detail and print the key and values. So we continue to the next one. Is we talk about loop control statement. Loops control statements. Loop control statement. Wait a minute. So first I give you an example about break statement. Exists loop. So example for I use for variable e. I need to wear my glasses because it makes my eye. So equal ones. I'm sorry for my English because my English is not good. Variable e less than 5, and we variable e plus plus. Okay, and if variable e equals 3, break, and equal number variable e. Oh my god, I did it wrong. Yes. So what is the result? So the loop stop executing when variable a reach 3. Yes, 1, 2. And it stopped executing when a reach 3. So if I do 4, it 1, 2, 3. If I do 5, it must be 4. Yes. If I do 2, it must be 1. So another one we continue statement. We I give you example about continue statement. So continue statement. So it means like skip the current iteration. So it's simple. For it's the same last one. So I need to copy. Okay, so for e equal 1 and it's less than or equal 5, e plus plus is 3, it continues. Yep. So it's 1, 2, 4, 5. The loop skips the iteration when variable e is 3 and continues with the next iteration. So it's simple, I do 2, it must be 1, 3, 4, 5. I do 4, it must be 1, 2, 3, 5. So it skips iteration when the is our value and continues with the next iteration. So that's all for our today. So I tell you the last advice when we use loops. So for loops, when the number of iteration is known, while loop when the number of iteration is unknown and depend on the condition, and do while loop when at least one execution of blocks is required, and for each loop when iterating over arrays. So that is for this lesson. You'll learn about for while, do while, and for each loop in PHP. Along with along with loop control statement, in the next lesson, we dive into PHP super glue balls, which provide access to important server and request data. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.